Hello and welcome. I'm the owner and the founder of GLOBIT Wealth Academy. My name is Malcolm Pennington. And this video, I'm going to talk about redundancies in the banking sector. And perhaps if you're watching this video, maybe you're concerned with redundancy because you're working in the banking sector, or maybe unfortunately, you've already been made redundant. And the reason I'm talking about redundancy is because many of those people who come from the banking sector are joining the GLOBIT Wealth Academy because we actually trade the financial markets. In fact, we trade the financial markets working from home, and we actually trade what we call the Dax and the Dow. And we have a very, very interesting opportunity for people, perhaps who are financially minded. And first of all, though, I just want to talk about a little bit more about these redundancies. And of course, my sympathies are with you right now if you are redundant or you're facing redundancy. But to me, it's all part of the global economy. And of course, we're living in a global economy with massive changes in the workplace. And of course, who would have thought that a job in banking would have been a job not worth having these days? Well, I've just picked out 4 different articles. This one here was an article on the 8th of October. So this is a couple of months ago now. Job cuts in 2019, a bleak year for bankers. Big banks around the globe are cutting down on operating costs and thousands of jobs are set to be eliminated. Is Switzerland going to be spared? Banks worldwide have announced the reduction of 70,000 jobs so far this year, and 90% of the costs are due in European banking. So if you're involved in the European banking sector, then I would imagine right now you're probably quite nervous. I've got another article here. This one was the 4th of December, so this one is today. And massive layoffs. Banks cutting nearly 60,000 jobs worldwide. Banks are laying off workers across the globe as revenue declines throughout the sector. According to reports, banks have announced nearly 60,000 job cuts so far this year, with most of the layoffs happening in Europe, especially in Germany. Another one here, this is the 7th of October. So from bad to worse, HSB is the latest major bank reportedly planning sweeping job cuts. Global banking giant HSBC plans to axe up to 10,000 jobs in a cost-cutting drive as it grapples with falling interest rates. Brexit and the US-China trade war, reports said on Monday, joining a list of big banks that have announced sweeping job cuts in recent months. And finally, another one just confirming the same thing, all about HSB, planning to cut 10,000 more jobs worldwide, says the report. Bank forced to shed jobs due to low interest rates, Brexit and global tariff wars. Now, of course, if you're working in the banking sector, you're not really concerned about what the reasons are. I mean, obviously, it might be due to low interest rates, it might be due to Brexit, it might be due to global tariff wars, but that doesn't help to pay your mortgage and, of course, put food on the table. So if you happen to be one of those unfortunate people who've been spending, years of your career working in the banking sector, and right now you're facing the possibility of redundancy, let me go back to my back wall here, as you can see, GLOBIT Wealth Academy, because we actually show people how to create a full-time income, placing a few trades each day, both on the DAX and on the Dow. Now, of course, it is all about risk, but of course in business is all about risk, but it's all about calculated risks. And for your information, the signals which we send out to our members in between the month of May 2019, and at the end of October 2019, a 6-month period of time, our signals have produced an average growth of 45.57% per month on people's capital. Now, people start with various amounts of capital. £5,000 or €5,000 is quite popular because it qualifies people for what we call a black account. And with a black account, with the brokers that we work with, which are highly regulated incidentally, they actually charge no commissions per transaction, provided you have a black account. But if you'd like to know more about the GLOBIT Wealth Academy and how it can work for you, especially if you're coming from a banking sector, then we'd love to talk to you, and we'd love to provide you with further information. And perhaps, maybe you could find your future home with the GLOBIT Wealth Academy. So below this video, there'll be a link where you can click and you can enter your name, email, and phone number, and we'll provide you with further information. And we'd like to invite you to one of our webinars where you can meet like-minded people and find out how perhaps being involved in the GLOBIT Wealth Academy can work for you. I'd like to thank you for your time today. Hope you can find prosperity in the future despite your uncertainty right now. Thanks for your time, and I'll speak to you soon.